What's up, everybody? So we have Mez. Hello. Christian, thank you. It's been a good day so far. I had a big, huge cupcake for breakfast, which I would only do on a birthday day. And we have an episode of the podcast today. What else? Doing dinner tonight with my family. And I got anyone here play golf? I got a few golf accessories, which I was really excited about. So yeah, it's been a good day so far. And I'm just hanging out until we have our podcast in like an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. So we'll do that sometime soon. But I just figured I would get on and come chat for a few minutes. I guess it's also a way for me to do less work and just hang out. I don't know if that's fair to do or not, but that's what we'll do. So what's everybody else up to? Christian, how are things going for you? Getting to talk to you, at least in here, every one of the streams for the past couple days. Thanks for joining those. It's been fun. I hadn't really done a stream in like several weeks, and especially hadn't done a couple. So I did. I just did it Monday, and it felt really good, and I kind of got some energy from it, and thought I would do more of this. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. I may break out some code stuff depending on what we're doing, but I'm down to just like hang out and talk too. So we'll see how it goes. I think there's a couple things I could do. I think I've got some stuff on the learn build I need to actually check to um see where some of these updates are. We also have some really exciting work. Chris Nowicki is doing some exciting work with deals for devs. I think I mentioned this yesterday, and this is like the plan is for it to be a platform for people to get notifications about the latest deals in tech. So like courses, ebooks, conferences, hardware, tools, all that sort of stuff. And he's doing some really cool back end work of we're gonna have like you can subscribe for the newsletter, and then you can go through a preferences page and choose what type of content you're interested in. So in those categories of like conferences, ebooks, courses, that sort of stuff, you can choose which of those things you'd like to get notified about, and then get a monthly newsletter with just the recent deals in those categories, which is pretty cool. So there's a lot that's going into that. There's the preferences page. There's the doing the links for people to unsubscribe and to get to their preferences page is interesting because there's not like real authentication for that. There's not like it's not a user, it's just a subscriber, and they don't have like a password. So we create a token for each subscriber, and that token just gets added to each email in a link that is for subscribe and update, or unsubscribe and update preferences. So so yeah, that is, I think, gonna be really fun. Or already is really fun and should be really cool. Like as we build some momentum, that what the one thing we'll need is content for it. So we'll need to be sourcing content from companies for deals and for giveaways. And I don't know exactly what giveaways. I don't know what those are going to look like per se, like how we're going to do them, but I would like to like run all the giveaways through that platform. So Trey, what's up? Trey, you haven't been in any of the other streams. This is the third one this week. I know you also work, so I call it out every time, but Trey is one of my best friends in the world here in Memphis, which is cool. Tech Gadget on Twitch is asking, which platform are you looking at for giveaways? So, Tech, I was talking about there's not a whole lot to do now because all this data is outdated, but dealsfordevs.com. So, Tech Gadget, the plan is to build up this platform to have the most recent deals for developers, deals for devs. and then also to run giveaways through them. So my goal is to have some sort of, I don't know exactly what it'll be, like kind of um into the platform to do giveaways. So I'll like have a list landing page for the giveaway, and then I'll send it out, and people have to come and like enter their email and to be eligible or something. So you have to figure out what that looks like. Honestly, didn't know. Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah. So I did that for Black Friday, just kind of playing around, and it actually got some traffic. So I figured we could do more with that and do it more year round, and then also have a big day um on Black Friday this year. Cola and homie, what's up, homie? Rishi, thank you for the birthday wishes. NZX, thank you as well. I was telling everybody, I think we've had a few more people join, but I got to have a big, chocolate, not muffin, cupcake for breakfast. There's a picture on Twitter if you haven't seen it. I think it's a fun one. You should check it out. But NZX is asking about the tech stack for Deals for Devs. So it's a pretty cool tech stack. It's also one that I want to build out a course around. So the tech stack is Next.js, Next 14, so server components and app router and that sort of stuff. So Next.js 14, the database is Zeta. So this is one full transparency, they are like sponsoring me to do work, which is really pretty nice. So build in public, stream, share, and create some content around the stuff that I do. It's pretty cool relationship. Love working with Zeta. They've got a bunch of really cool things built into their platform, which we'll take advantage of. So Zeta in the database, we're using Clerk for authentication, even though the email part doesn't require the user to be authenticated per se. They just have to like have the link that we send them to be able to unsubscribe, etc. So what else? We're using Resend for emails. That's what Chris is working on. Resend is super cool. And let's see. What else is there? I don't know if this platform will have AI stuff built in, although we should. I don't know what it would be, but I'm also going to be doing some AI stuff. So working with OpenAI and tying that into Next.js and trying to get that into a course that I work on. So yeah. Nabil, Deg, Adrian, thank you. Appreciate it. Adrian, how's work at Tab9 going? Have anyone in the chat used Tab9, the VS Code extension? If you have any, hopefully positive feedback. If you're on Twitch, then Adrian can see it. 90 days today. That's hard to believe. So I saw you at All Things Open. Was it in November? October, November? Something like that? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, let me grab a link to this. October was All Things. So yeah, so Ryan Tech Gadget was there as well. That did not go. Oh, somebody like a PR agency reached out on behalf of Tab9 to do a podcast episode, by the way. So we'll see if that works out. I sent them rates and I haven't heard back from them, but we'll see. So here's a link to Tab9. Speaking of AI stuff, yeah, Adrian, it was like it's one of those things where it's obviously they have a PR agency that just does research and they're trying to get some promotion for an individual person to talk about whatever. I don't actually know. And then they just reach out to a bunch of people they find with podcasts. So it's yeah, not super personal, not in a bad way, but that's just how a lot of those things work. But yeah, I haven't heard back. So we'll see. I don't know. Brayden, thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. Appreciate it. What is HR Dev Fest? Tech Gadget. HR. Or is that like a joke? Well, I don't know. Oh, wait. No, sorry. I missed the previous message. Local areas conference is actually starting back up. That's very cool. Is HR Dev Fest? So is it a Google run thing? Oh, Adrian, you put my name on a list. Okay, fair enough. Nice. Very cool. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We typically like if it's not an immediate personal connection that we have, which like I have a connection with you. So if you wanted to come on the podcast, we could totally do it. But we try to do sponsorship for people who like out of kind of nowhere requests to be on. So we'll see what they say. Yeah, so the HR DevFest website is super outdated at the moment. Still working on updates. Nice. Person who organizes it has confirmed it's coming back. That's exciting. What's the HR? Is that the area, like a reference to the area that you're in? HR DevFest, hrdevfest.org. Oh, Hampton Roads. Okay. Oh, so it is a Google thing. Nice. 120. Oh, I thought it said 120 sessions. 120 attendees. Nice. Rockstar speaker. So this is the old one. That was in 2018. Yeah. Braden, have I recuperated from that yet? That being that conference, which here I can share my screen and show you what I'm looking at. See, go to screen and this one. And let's see. So this is the HR DevFest. This is the old one from 2018. And then we can check out that conference. So yes, I think I am mostly recuperated. If people interact with me at conferences, you probably know that I like kind of go nonstop while I'm there, and it gets really exhausting, to be honest. So I usually have a several day recovery period. So it's almost been a week since I've been back, and yeah, I feel pretty good now. I feel energized. Even the beginning of the week, I felt energized. But here's a link to that conference, Wisconsin, which is coming up in the summer in Wisconsin Dells. It's at a Kalahari, which is a water park resort. It's super fun. Braden, I don't know if you want to share any thoughts from Texas. It's like a similar environment, although a little bit different in the summer in Wisconsin, but same idea. Braden, so cool you went back and watched the live streams. Very cool. Our plan, we're trying to make sure we get all the details figured out, but our plan is to go back and do more of that in Wisconsin. So they have this beautiful stage, they have all this equipment, and it's there, so we might as well use it during the day. So yeah. Oh, Adrian, you added that conference to your list of conferences to be at. You definitely should, and I vouch for it. Like, full transparency, like, we've gotten really close with Clark, the creator, but I think everyone that goes has an incredible experience. So I think it would be major FOMO from Texas. Love that. That's a great message to, like, for me to share with Clark of people. I think this is the first time there was like more Twitter hype around that conference, and it was really cool to see. So yeah, our plan is to do more podcast stuff. Adrian, there probably will be, if you wanted to tie some of this together, and we're talking shop a little bit, which we don't have to. We can talk about it later, but I'll just mention it. We did have, like, Century was the live sponsor for Texas, and so what that means was we mentioned them in all the recorded sessions that we did on the stage, and then also those will be basically sponsored episodes on our podcast. So we'll have them as a sponsor shout out during those podcast episodes to get published, which turns out to be 9 that we recorded, which is really cool. And then also with that, they got a dedicated, which we have to record, a dedicated podcast with just them. So, like, come on as a guest. So if we wanted to kind of brainstorm what we were talking about potentially doing an episode anyway, we could tie that into that conference, Texas. Anyway, talking maybe a little too much shop here, but if that's of interest, we could kind of figure that out. Brady, and the community is special and unique. Haven't found another conference like the one Clark coordinates. I think Clark is the big difference maker. Like, Clark, his dedication to the community and his just wanting for the best of the community is special. So keyboard cowboy, what's up? Thank you. Yes, or I guess you didn't say happy birthday, you just said birthday stream. So I assume that's a happy birthday comment. Scion, yes, it's my birthday today. Thank you for hanging out and joining. Appreciate it. Adrian, yeah, no pressure. Just putting it out there, but happy to talk about any of that stuff if it makes sense. Happy 21st birthday. Yeah, someone joked, I forget who it was, in one of my it's a text with some of our soccer friends, and they said happy 25th happy 25th birthday. I am, for what it's worth, I'll be transparent. I am 33 today, which is a cool number. I actually I kind of dig 33. That sounds cool, and it looks cool. And my mom's favorite number was 3, and then anything with threes in it. So 33 would have been like a number she would have loved too. So Tech said, for all things open, having gotten a hotel downtown in 2022 and Airbnb in 23, I personally prefer the downtown hotel. Able to spend more time out and having fun post conference days, able to get breakfast with folks easier. That's that's amazing. That's exactly why I do that. Well, I mean, it was paid for me, so I'm a little biased, but that's exactly the benefit of being on property or close to property to the venue. And that's why that conference is so cool, because everybody is actually on property. And there's like 10 restaurants, and there's 6 restaurants or something. There's the water park. There, like, there's coffee. Like, you don't need to go anywhere else. And yeah, Tech downtown was more expensive, but if you look at, like, I think this is easy when you like have more disposable income, but I kind of think about like that money paying more for the hotel as being invested in those opportunities to easier talk to people and easier network and all that kind of stuff. So I think that actually plays a factor. So, but yeah, if you book early enough, you get a better rate. Yeah. Farouk, thank you. I appreciate it. Also, Cowboy, love this comment. You don't look a day over 40 after I said that I was 33. Thank you for that. That is amazing. I appreciate that. I'm 44, so just playing. Fair enough. Cool. How many people are comfortable sharing their ages? Is that a weird thing to like for everybody to share in the comments? I have no idea. I'll ask and then you can just share or not. But we got 44 from Cowboy so far. Adrian, I'm assuming, is older than 33 since he said, I remember 33. Sigh. Fair enough. Jerry, thank you. Oh, it's yours as well. What? That's wild. Hold on. Where's my sound effects? Another thing I want to do, by the way, is get back to streaming with OBS and getting more interaction and stuff in the stream, because I've just been using StreamYard for all this stuff for a while and I want to do more. Jerry is 46 today. That's cool. Jerry, tell me a little bit, if you're comfortable with it, tell me a little bit more about yourself. Are you a developer? What do you do? Where are you based? If you're comfortable sharing that, whatever you're comfortable sharing. Keyboard Cowboy said, staying on prem, what a great way to phrase that, is worth it if you can swing it, not wasting time commuting, being too tired to show up faster. Exactly. Yeah. But also, like, respectfully, like, some people have to get something less expensive, which is totally understandable. But if you can, there definitely are windows with it. Or I read a comment and then I mixed it. There definitely are benefits with it. Prefer to be the age that people think I am. Fair enough. Adrian, I would have thought we were the same age. I wouldn't think that you were older, which it sounds like you are based on what you said. So hopefully that's helpful. Christian is 44, and Christian also, it's been a little while now, but Christian just got his first job in tech at either 43, 44. How long has it been now? I think you said this yesterday, but that is also super cool. So Braden, so I'll actually tie a couple of these comments together. So Jerry, I want to know in South Florida where you are. I used to live in South Florida. I lived in Davie, which is just west of Fort Lauderdale. And some would consider it like actual Fort Lauderdale, but it's its own town. So when I was in South Florida is when I started my YouTube channel, and I was doing a lot with Construct, Braden, and I used to teach. I used to teach students, high school and university, how to build games with Construct 2. And I had a lot of fun doing that. And that was the reason that I started doing YouTube, was because I was explaining the same thing over and over again. And I just wanted to say, hey, go watch this video, instead of me having to explain again. So that's the reason I started my YouTube channel, was for Construct 2 content, and then did more video stuff with Microsoft after that. Yeah, that's funny. If you have a Windows machine, also check out Sammy to use OBS. I don't have Windows, so I won't be able to check that out, unfortunately. But Braden is 27. Nice. Christian started his job June 23rd, so 6, 7, 8 months. Yeah. Keyboard Cowboys got all the things: 27, 29, 33, 44, 42, 46. Nice. Christian said 24 years as a farrier, and then June 23rd since then as web developer. What's a farrier? I'm not sure what that is. Brady used to go around to high schools in Texas teaching people game salad. Yeah, another. Yep, I remember that. Very cool. That's hilarious. I'm the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. Years old. Love it. Me, Cal, welcome. I turned 40 last year. Glad to know I'm not the oldest. Oh, so other people. Okay, so keyboard cowboy. Oh, horseshoeing and blacksmith. Wow, I didn't know that name. Wow. Keyboard cowboy knew. Maybe because is keyboard cowboy actually a cowboy? That would make sense for you to know about that sort of stuff, I think. That's cool. Deg degree 28. Homie coder. What's up, homie? Horseshoe blacksmith specialist. Yep. Daughter rides horses. My name is a movie reference to Hackers Before Your Time. Haha. Yeah. So Hackers is a movie? Hackers movie. This does look old. When is this from? 95. I was born. Best movie ever. Yeah, I've never seen that. Oh, it's got Scooby-Doo in it. Or not Shaggy from Scooby-Doo in it. And Angelina Jolie. Yeah. Who is Jesse Bradford looks familiar. Who is he? I feel like I know him. He's in Bring It On. Definitely know that one. I'm going through here, I can share so you can all see. That way I'm not just looking at this by myself. Hackers is old. It's great in a cheesy way. Matthew Lillard, I think, is that was Shaggy. And her at the time husband. Wait, who was Angelina Jolie's husband at the time? Oh, he was in NCIS for an episode. Oh, we watched NCIS last night, actually. Kids. Okay, I don't know if I recognize any of these. Yeah. Matthew Lillard from Scooby-Doo. And what is SLC Punk? What is that? He's Sherlock? Wait, from which? So these two were married. He's from Sherlock, someone said? Adrian watched NCIS last night. That's why people think you're 40. That's funny. My Jess actually picked it. She's been watching it like just to fall asleep recently. So it's not it's not all me if it. She was married to Billy Bob Thornton too. Weird. That's so funny. Like I don't know so much about that. Howlin' Mad Murdoch. What a name. What's up? Welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Neil, welcome back. Neil was here yesterday, the day before. 35 plus years as a programmer and developer. Started blacksmithing in my 50s. Love both. Wow. So kind of the reverse of like lots of experience as a developer, then getting into blacksmithing. That's awesome. Very cool. What are your favorite hobbies outside of tech right now? That could be a fun conversation. So the theme for my birthday from my wife is golf. So I got a golf tracker thing. So like I can set up my net inside of the garage, have the golf tracker thing behind me, and it'll tell me distances and like which way it went and stuff. And you can even I think play a virtual course on this one if you get the subscription for like $10 a month, which is really cool. So that is one of my biggest hobbies outside of tech now. So keyboard says raising kids and bourbon because one leads to another. Fair enough. Homie Coder, enjoy your birthday. Peace out. See you, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a little bit. Oh, Braden's getting into pickleball again, like an old person thing, but I really want to play. I used to play a lot of ping pong and it seems to translate well. Ooh. So little known fun fact. I I don't know. I know this is gonna sound like cocky, but I don't know how not for it to be. I'm like a very good ping pong player, and the reason I say that is I have talked about being good at ping pong or just playing a lot of ping pong for a long time, and every time people hear that, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I play a lot of ping pong. I want to play you," and it's almost never been close. And I don't like. I know there's a ton of people that are much better than me, but like very good for a non like really competitive ping pong player, if that makes sense. So little fun fact. Mikau playing guitar, being a dad, not a whole lot else, trying to keep up with everything in the web dev world. I would say that's a lot altogether. Being a dad, playing guitar, that's super fun. Keeping up in the web dev world. Yes, that is a full-time job. I have not played pickleball yet. I would love to. I'm super competitive. I like sports is my thing since ever. I play any type of sport, and um pickleball definitely feels like one of the things that I will get into eventually, and probably not that long from now. Danny, what's up? Danny Thompson, everyone. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. Danny was at that conference, Texas as well. So I think Danny and Braden, is that everybody on that was there? Danny also gave a keynote. Danny will have a podcast episode, a recap where we talked to him about his keynote after the talk was done, which was super great. I also, Danny, I don't know if I told you this, but I took notes on things to like inspire talks that I'm planning on giving the rest of the year as well. Between you and Sean Day, I've got a couple of talks that I wanted to build around some similar concepts. So I got some inspiration from all that. But yeah, I definitely want to play pickleball. So once I find like a convenient place and time or whatever and people to play with, I'm in, definitely. Jerry said being a dad and playing pool. We have a pool table. We haven't played in a long time. I don't know if we've played in the new house. So we have like a whole pool table room. It was like a formal office for the owners before us, but we have offices upstairs. And anyway, so we have a pool table. I love playing pool. Haven't done it that much. Braden and Danny now making plans to play in person. I like it. Very cool. You all should meet up. Yeah. Howlin Mad Murdoch. Such a cool name. What where are you based? Also, is that a name? Is that someone I should recognize? And the username is just different? Oh, then yes. Fair enough. Isaac. I hate when usernames are different than people's names, because I'm like, I don't. Yeah, anyway. Isaac, welcome, by the way. Yeah, that would be super fun. I know it happened. It's always been my worst fear is I don't know, like not recognizing people or not recognizing people in person or in chat or something like that. Like it always like makes me so nervous, to be honest. So yeah. And I love being around people, but that is one of the things that like I get really worried about in person. Danny says Memphis has a great scene. That's cool. Yeah, next time you're in town, maybe we can find a place to go play. 'Cause I think it would be so fun, and based on like ping pong skills, I think there'd be a lot of overlap. So who is anyone working on like a side project right now that you want to talk about or share in the chat? I always love hearing what people are building. I think it just makes stuff so fun, and it's so inspiring, like seeing other people or hearing other people talk about fun stuff. That's why conferences I think are so big for me. Like I come back from conferences so energized. Like I'm so excited to get back to work. I'm so inspired to go and build stuff. Yeah. Danny said, working on my website, Twitter let me know real fast that I suck at designs. So I have been using this as a way to learn new stuff. What is it D Thompson Dev.com? There is a dthompsondev.com. I assume, is this one that this is with Limey. Okay, so this is with Limey, which is also a cool product. Facts. His first design looked like early 2000s MySpace. I put a placeholder with Limey. Yeah. So Limey, for anybody that hasn't heard of it, is a platform created by rats. Who's it by? Who's it by? Somebody help me. Again, my worst fear. Shoot. Somebody tell me who. Um, oh my gosh. Somebody will help me. No, they won't. They're just gonna let me stand here awkwardly. Nope, no help. Who created this? Braden's no help. Said I forgot his name. Thanks for nothing, Braden. Let's see if we can view. Anyway, Limey's cool for like creating a one pager for links and stuff through their platform. So this is Limey. And Danny is actually on there. Yes. Eden. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's see if we can see Danny's website. Ooh, I like the animations. I also like I love the name Harmonious Population. I mean, I'm assuming that's so the default one. So what is I thought Framer is like the animation stuff, right? But this also is a Framer domain. Is Framer a whole platform? Stony, what's up? It is my birthday. And it's been a good birthday so far. Braden convinced you to use this. Christian is also working on something very small for myself. Small training app. I can create training plans and monitor my sports program. I love that. I love when it's something that's like personal to what you're into or what you do. That's awesome. Framer is an entire platform. I did not know that. Nice. Some fun companies on here. You got a little placeholder text. I like it. I like the pictures too. This is a good one. This is from that conference, right? Oh, that's got a nice. That's a cool animation. This is from the presentation at that conference, right? Braden recently built a site on Framer too. Wow. So is this the same Framer that like was just animation stuff? Have they like built out a platform? Lorem Ipsum goes hard. Yeah. Danny, I think these images on this one are being stretched instead of like an object fit cover. Let's see. Can we just throw that on there and it did not. Why is that being overridden somewhere? The training plan is saved in local storage. Nice. Keep it simple. You can do a database later on. Roll, thank you for the happy birthday. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I think these two images are being stretched. I don't know why. Oh, because it gets overridden here. Oh, that's weird. What is that? Why did it get all grainy? Moving stuff around last night. Yeah. Why did this get all grainy when I did that? So it's now not stretched. What in the world? That's so weird. That's weird. Does it have like a image? I don't know what image rendering is. That's so weird. I've never seen that before. Like I don't even know what that is. And there's not like a I don't know. I'm at a loss. Braden, they used to make a design tool. What pivoted to what? Okay. So I am thinking of the right thing, at least originally. This is an event. Well, I don't know if I was at this one, but that's the coffee shop in Mississippi, right, Danny? The Starbucks where we would go. Actually, there's a chance that's my laptop. Because this sticker right here, I don't know if you can see what I'm pointing at, is a sticker from Brian Robinson when he did a CSS Grid course, which is cool. Yeah, I bet I was. And then I think this is a launch code sticker. I can't quite tell. I wouldn't be surprised Honestly, if that's my laptop. I'm pretty sure it is because there's a 901 FC, our soccer team in Memphis sticker. I'm pretty sure that's my laptop. Pre-pandemic times. I know we were doing so good. Those are so much fun. And we were doing launch code at the same time. And um we have a bunch of people showing up for like help and questions and all kinds of stuff. And it was so good. And then the pandemic. Here we are. Gotta love it when James' laptop. I know. Isn't that funny that I could like recognize my laptop from stickers though? Bray, is that what the cool kids call Braden? Braden, do you have a link to your site? Put it in here, we'll pull it up. So this is now Framer. Okay, so bradencoyer.dev. Oh, these are fun. I like that. Welcome to my corner. It looks like do you have an overflow on the nav bar, I think? You might could check that. I think that's a scroll bar. Does the menu pop out? Nice, that's cool. You got to be part of the cool kids club to call him Bray. Otherwise, it's Mr. Coyer. Fair enough. I love how do you actually do Drew on YouTube? I appreciate the happy birthday shout out. Thank you. Drew, where are you coming from? Where are you based? Also, I always ask that, and then I realize like you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. Up to you. James is part of the club. I don't know. It's been a while since I was part of a cool kids club. So this is just an SVG that you found somewhere probably, or did you make this maybe? And then you overlay it on top of that. That's cool. Did you just call me Isaac? Because I made No, it's because Isaac didn't he post? No, I said no, Danny. Braden said James is part of the club, Isaac. So I was responding to that. I'm not the one popping shots. Talk to Danny. Oh, you made this. Braden, that's cool. That comment was going to I don't know what y'all are doing. Y'all are all over the place. This should be a wake-up call for you. Anyway, I like the squiggly. I like how do you do the background too? So let's see. So this is that may just be an image like as itself. So let's actually we can cheat a little bit and just go and grab this. And I bet the image just already has, yeah. So somehow you overlay a color, like a transparent color on top of that, I guess. Probably just like the blue that's on top of it. This thing has an opacity of 0.3. So if I were to yeah, that would hide it. Got it. Cool. And the blurred radio gradient. Yeah, nice. Multi-stream without chat overlay. You asked for it. That is true. We can't do that in. Oh, sorry. Wait, I just lost myself. Sorry. Edit layout. We can't do that in camera slots. No. Yeah, we can't do it in StreamYard. So this is part of the reason why I want to get back to, for my personal streams, using OBS. So this is a small like to-do item for me to download OBS, to set up all the things. I needed to create like branded graphics now. And I used to have a Gatsby site for my overlays, which is really cool. And anyway, I got to rebuild that. I'll probably build it with Astro. Drew is in Memphis. I don't know if you remember me. I've been at a few meetups some years ago. Drew, what's your like real, where can I look up and see a picture of you? Is that weird? It'd be super helpful for me to place. We are living our Discord combos in your chat. Do what you got to do. Devoid, what's up from Ireland? Nice. How's the weather in Ireland? Is it like stereotypically like rainy and chilly, similar to England, I would imagine? Amylinite, straight up docs real time. Hey, Amylinite, is there anything that Is there anything left that we need to do to finish that PR for the homepage? I think it was on me to check it out because I might just do that now. Bala on YouTube. Happy birthday, James. Thank you. I appreciate it. I wonder, Braden, I'm looking at this is a cool, like very light color. I'm wondering if the contrast. Oh, what? These are individual. Whoa, that's weird. They're individual like H2s in here. Huh. So one, you said scrolled. Is it? Oh, and that's why you have them as individual thingies. Interesting. So did you build that from scratch? So a couple things. It may be nice to have a little indicator to tell them to scroll. That might be helpful. That's super cool though. Yeah, so Braden, I was going to tell you, you can put all of this inside of if it's meant to be an H2, you can put all of it inside of an H2 and then have the individual pieces be spans inside. So yeah, I think you called it out yourself. Danny gave the feedback tool too. Cool. That's right. That you are actually James Q Quick. The people that weren't at that conference, Danny got his badge and somebody was like, you should write James Q Quick on it. And as soon as they said that, I was like, he's definitely going to do this because one, everybody knows who Danny is anyway, so it doesn't matter. But Danny walked around with a badge that said James Q Quick on it all day, all 3 days, 2.5 days. Yeah. Framework hides a bit of the implementation. Yeah, fair enough. So you get a little bit limited on what you can do there. Oh, this is cool. Check out favorite tool. So this is just links to. Oh, wait, you have an actual toolbox page. Oh, also. Oh, I remember, Braden, when you posted about this. That's cool. Am I on here? Yeah. Does it like go to? Oh, and it says when you met them. That's interesting. It'd be an interesting platform. So let's see. I don't know if I've met Kyle. Wait, that's Sarah's last name. Are they married? Huh. No, they're not married. They're not. Okay, cool. Just a coincidence. Oh, by the way, Sarah is going to do a live coding challenge tomorrow in my Discord, which so for context, we are doing live coding Thursdays, and this is meant to be like a dojo type thing. I stole a lot of inspiration from Code Connector Group. Where we're going to on Thursdays, we're going to have someone else from the community take a live coding challenge, and then I will be there, and the group will be there to help support and help them through it. But it's a way for people to practice their live coding. So yeah. Which comments did I miss in here? Amelin, I think I'm going to come back. I'm going to pull up the Learn, Build, Teach stuff in a second, and we'll show everybody that. Danny said, already told idea for my callback. Had the idea for my callback in the talk to mention my name as everyone. So I was like, let me use this name badge as a way to test the theory. Yeah. I was so paranoid about how that part of the talk was going to go, and people would get it. It worked out really, really nice. It was super, super cool. Side note, you do know Drew. Remind me, somebody send me a picture. Again, this is super weird of Drew somehow. Wait, Danny, do you work with Drew? Danny is on both YouTube and Twitch. Oh, Andrew Usher. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. See Andrew, I definitely remember you. The context for the whole name is helpful. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, Andrew, how's it going? Andrew was like I forget what his experience level was at the time, but he was like relatively new to programming, like I don't remember exactly, and was like crushing it and working in AutoZone, I think. But I just remember everyone being super impressed, including myself, about how advanced Andrew was at the time for the level of experience, like hands-on experience that he had. So anyway, Andrew, it has been a couple years. I don't know if I've seen you like post-pandemic, but good to see you now. And hopefully catch you at some more meetups in the future. Hopefully we'll get to do more of that stuff. Brain, this looks awesome, by the way. Let's see, Ammonite. Yeah, we're gonna show everybody. Is that cool? Can I put you and I on the spot for this? Let's see. I'm gonna move this project over here, and let's go full screen. Let's kill this project. Let us open recent project, learnbuildteach.com. And I think I already have, is this your PR or is this someone else's? Which one is this? Discord. Anyway, I have Braden got a dip. Braden, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Great to see you in person. Great to talk to you a little bit here. I'm sure I'll see you some more. Isaac, my ears still haven't recorded. Do not click his coding playlist. It's just a 10-hour loop of Cotton Eye Joe. Gabriel, happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, Gabriel. We're going to take a look at a PR that we have in place for the learnbuildteach.com website. So let's do this. Let's actually show you how like not good the existing website is. So very plain. It's like the plainest thing, most boring thing ever. And I imagine when I send people this link, they're like, oh, this doesn't look very official. But let's see. Let me make sure. Is this the right PR? I think this is the wrong PR. This is our car's PR. So I need to go back and get GitHub, homepage redesign, check out. I think that should grab the latest code as well. Sweet. Don't need to worry about that. And then let's go ahead and run it. Now everyone understands why you called me Isaac for my bad jokes earlier. Humbling moment. You kids. You kids. By the way, this is like 3 of us at least that are connected through the Memphis community. So Andrew, well, 4 of us, Andrew, Isaac, Danny, and myself. That's cool. So this is the new landing page. Isn't this cool? Which I am super excited about. Is this it's not full screen? That should be full screen. Okay, cool. So look at this. Boring, boo, lame, not exciting. And look at this. Super cool. One thing, Ammonite, that you wouldn't have seen because you don't have admin access is you wouldn't have seen the login and admin buttons. I think I'm going to update all of the nav links to have that animation. So this little animation on admin, the hover. So I'll do that after that. Or you can do it. It'll just be an extra issue. I just didn't want it to slow it down for now. So we may do another issue for that. I also want to do, yeah, you wouldn't have seen it because you weren't an admin. So yeah, this looks so good. Small things that we might do, probably a hover effect on Discord. Also was checking, these fade in really nicely. That's nicely done. So cool thing is these are actually coming from, I guess they may be querying from the front end. If we look in the network, these are coming from the Learn Build Teach backend. And why does my network tab look way different? Where's the filters for? Oh, wait, I'm so confused. Why can I not see like the different types of requests? Am I missing something? I'm very confused. Anyone know? Like if I wanted to just do fetch requests. Anyway, I don't know. But this makes a request to the backend to get back insights about the server, which returns back the total members and online members. And then you may not be able to see this on stream, but it's fading in, which is really nice. I think Ammonite, the one thing we need to do. So you see the context jump. Let's see. Christian said the request types at the top. Did I just miss it? Not performance, but network. Is it just like a setting that I'm not seeing? Request types at the top. I don't see where I don't see the filter. Oh, request types. Nope, this one. Huh. Is this just updated and it doesn't show it the way I'm used to? I'm not used to seeing it as the drop down. Is it because it doesn't have I feel like usually this is taller. Do I not have a way to make anyway? Do you not have subs activated on Twitch? So on Twitch, I got rid of my affiliate status so that I could stream to YouTube at the same time. Back before, apparently they've allowed that to happen now. This is back before that. And I know a lot of people did it anyway. I was just being a rule follower. So I got away from it. And now I don't even know if I qualify. So part of what I should do is get back into streaming, which I'm doing. And then also set back up affiliate on Twitch. And then, Danny, you can send as much money as you would like. You can do like what's the thing on YouTube? You can do like the super chat or stuff like that. So if you want to, you can do that. Literally take all of my money. That's how I feel. Like, do other people have like those creators that you're like, yeah, whatever they do, I'm gonna buy? I have several of those. Yeah, so let's actually. So GDCS says request type next to filters drop down. Yeah, I see that. I don't know why it's just showing up differently. It used to like show those all in a row horizontally, like checkboxes. So I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, so special shout out for Mikal is saying used to be checkboxes, not a drop down. Thank you. So I'm not like the only one. Ming. Oh, Ming, you could call me right now and we could talk on on live stream. So Ming is another one of my best friends in the world who I haven't seen in a long time. Ming is in. Do I share too much like personal information for people? I was gonna say Ming is in Boston area. So don't go try to find Ming in person because that would be weird. But Ming and I and some of our other best friends from college were all roommates and in college for 3 out of the 4 years, basically. And I haven't gotten to see Ming in a long time. So Ming, I would love for you to come visit. We have, I think we told you about the new house. We have plenty of places for you to stay. And we'll be in New York for Harlan's birthday. Everybody else has no idea what we're talking about, but we'll be, or not for his birthday, for his wedding in like 2 weeks. Not this weekend, but the next weekend. And we'll be there a very short period of time. So probably not enough for you to come down, but maybe one day. But yeah, let me know. Todd Libby, what's up? Yeah. Oh, what? Danny, way too much. I was kidding. Danny with, I don't even know what it's called. Is it called a super chat? Danny with the $200 chat. Wow. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. Take the missus and baby out for a great dinner on me. We're going to dinner with my sister, my nephews tonight. So it should be a ton of fun, but I really appreciate it. Danny is, I mean, everybody knows, I think, doing amazing stuff for developers in so many ways. And it's a privilege to be your friend, to see all the amazing things that you do, and to sometimes be a part of that as well. So, Danny, thank you. I really appreciate it. Back to which project is it? So, shout out for Amelin Knight. Amelin Knight said, by the way, this is my very first professional front end project implemented from a Figma file. I sent him the design. And we've just gone back and forth with a few small details along the way. And he's been crushing it. It's been so good to see the evolution going from this boo to this yay. It's so cool to see this come to life. And first, like project working on other stuff. I have lots of other ideas, by the way, for other things for you to work on if and when you're ready. So we'll get past this one and go from there. But this looks so good, and so this will expand and look like this on desktop. I love how it has the learn, build, and teach in here. And it shrinks down. Mobile, good. Link to Discord again. And then we have recent posts from the community, and this should be responsive as well. Nice. And a link to all the content. Yep. And just to make sure, let's see. Recent post from. I want to make sure that there are no local host references. Link to /content. Yes. Make sure we don't have anything in here. Local hosts. Yes. Great. And FAQs down below. Added this like pop out animation, which is just using Svelte stuff, which is super easy and nice with Svelte. Replication of this button with the members and stuff. Super cool. Yeah, I love it. So the one thing that I mentioned earlier, Amelinite, I don't know if we caught this or not. The jump down here for content. So it has a little tiny jump. And the only thing that we need to do for that, I need to get rid of Twitter being on here. Let me have this page next to it. Yeah. Okay. So on that, I think this is in the something button component, join Discord button component. What I would do is have this div, just give it a height, a static height that is tall enough to host that content. So H of 8, maybe, I don't know. So what should happen now is this should already take up a static height. Let's actually look at it. How do we get down to below that, down to here? Does that have H8 applied? Or did I put it somewhere else? There. Oh, I need to do it one step higher. So where did I put the H8? This one. So we can put it on this parent one. That will give somewhere in here. That will give that a static height. And it may even need to be a little bit higher, maybe H10. Maybe even a little bit more, maybe H16. That'll give it a little space there as well. So let's just go ahead and update that. So a question in a second that I'll ask. So if we now refresh, we'll see that that just fades in and doesn't like bump down any of the content, which is really nice, I think. So if you can just add an H16, what did I do? H16, is that what I did? H6, just add a static height of H16, then that will just pop in, and that looks so good. That looks really, really good. So if you can do that, I think we'll be good. Why Black Frost and Ryan and Chukwudi, happy birthday. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Thanks for showing up and being here and hanging out. I'm probably going to call it in a few minutes. We're going to do a podcast in a few minutes with Compress FM. If people aren't following the podcast, this is something we're going to be investing a lot of time and energy into. So check out the podcast, Compress.fm. We do weekly videos on web development and web design, and we have we say it's with a little bit of zest. And I have an intro, like little rap thing that I wrote that is part of it. So you could listen to an episode just to hear the little intro rap, which I think is cool. I've thought about doing more rappy type stuff as part of my content, which I think would be a ton of fun. I don't know how hard it would be to like come up with something relatively small on a regular basis. So we'll see. Andreas, happy birthday. Thank you. Appreciate it. Did anyone notice, by the way, my hoodie with my branded Q on it? My wife got me this for Christmas and it is super comfortable. It looks super nice and I love it. So I don't know. I just appreciation for that. And I got a new you're not gonna be able to see much of it, but a new polo, which I love polo with like little designs on them and stuff. So a polo with it's a golf brand. So it's got the Callaway logo and like little cool like Easter pastel colors. I think it's nice. So Osab, happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ryan, sick. Time to brand all the things. I know. Yeah. This is really, really cool. I love it. And if anyone is interested, we have Learn, Build, Teach swag. So I'll put a link to that as well. So Learn, Build, Teach is the Discord community. That's the website that I was just showing you that will be updated and deployed soon within a day or so. So keep an eye out. And then this is the store that we have, which is the subdomain of store. So it is this. And we have t-shirts, hoodies, a little tote bag, and a sticker. So if you're interested in any of that, let me know. Ammonite says fixed it. So let me open up a new tab. Let me reset what I did. Let me get poll. And are we still running? Yep, still running. Let's go back and same thing. Cool. Looks good. I am probably going to tweak some of this text. So I'll go back and do that. That's on me. But I think this is good. So let's do inside of GitHub. Let's do learn. Shashi, thank you so much for celebrating my 21st birthday. I appreciate it. We can now officially, I don't know, what can you do at 21? You go for a drink? Wait, you have to be 18 or 21 to gamble? Anyway, we can do all the things since I just now turned 21 to gamble. I guess that makes sense. I've been 21 for so long, I haven't had to think about it. Mayawa, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, 18, Shashi says. Probably 18 to gamble. Yeah, 21 to do other things, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. PR, homepage, redesign. Oh, we should update that name to not be mobile version only. Also, Ammonite, you have different names everywhere. So your name in Discord is different from your name in Twitch, which is different than your name in GitHub. Which, when I first saw this name here, I was like, "Who is that?" Like, I don't know who that is. But anyway, 18 for lottery, 21 to enter casino floor. Awesome. You can waste your money away, but not buy alcohol. Yeah, I do go by many names. I can see. Powered by Ren. Happy birthday. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's see. So this is going to main. Do I want to, can I change this to go to dev until Florin? Happy birthday. Why did I say happy birthday? I'm just reading your comment. A raid from Florin. What's up, everybody? If you're joining from Florin, let me know. Say hi. My first raid in it, Bob James. Thanks to Florin, and we were told to wish you a happy birthday. I appreciate it, Florin. Thank you for sharing all the love. I got to tune into Florin's stream earlier for a little bit and hang out. Florin, you were one of the first people that I saw stream, and I was like, huh, that could actually be fun because you made it fun. But since you're here, for everyone, Florin runs a platform called I Code This, which is pretty sweet. You get daily challenges, and there's other things built into. If you want to add any details, feel free. But daily challenges of just building things. And actually, I'm going to use this in our live coding challenge tomorrow, where Sarah Shook is going to join, and I'm going to give her a challenge from I Code This and have her live code that in Discord using Astro and Vue. So that should be super fun. If you're not already, check out learnbuildteach.com, join the Discord. We'll have the new website deployed super soon. And yeah. And also check out I Code This. Okay, so let's see. Because absolutely, Florin. Thanks for joining and for bringing some people along too. Appreciate it. So I want to change. There's a little bit of text I want to change. This is probably question engagement discussions. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to actually ship this until I can spend 15 minutes through and editing some of the text. Other than that, though, this version of the website will be live tomorrow. Keep an eye out. And again, just for reference, it's going to be a significant upgrade over this very boring one. So I'm super excited about it. Let's see, Ammonite. I don't know if we've ever even questioned, am I saying that correctly? But Ammonite I will also find some other stuff to work on as well. We also have a couple of people working on additional PRs. So Arcar is working on an events tab that will list all the upcoming events for our Discord. So we do weekly Thursday live coding, and then we do Friday wins of the week, and we have developer show and tell sometimes, and then we have some other things that may get scheduled in there as well. So those are all things that people should check out. We'll have a few more features coming. We have the events page. We also will have our Christoph is working on a projects page where people from the community can submit their own projects and then have it be listed on a projects page to help highlight the amazing stuff that people are doing. Drainy and Bruce, appreciate the happy birthday wishes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. I'm going to wrap up in a second because we're going to have a live stream of the podcast coming up shortly. And I'm going to get ready for that. Any last comments or thoughts or anything that people want to share before we wrap up? We'll see. We'll see. Zachary, thank you. Happy birthday. Love your work and content. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Init 48K Twitter followers. Well played. Thank you. Twitter is a ton of fun. I spend way too much on Twitter, but I do enjoy it. Oh, one thing I do want to shout out for myself, obviously, is went to the wrong website. Z website. I'm going to be working on a product in March, and it's going to be it's a 2-week product, which means I'm going to take 2 weeks to build a thing. And the thing I want to build is something to help developers in tech interviews. It's not for whiteboarding interviews, it's basically everything else. And I want to give people a framework for how to approach it. I want to give them some details on how to fight imposter syndrome, how to help with nerves, how to organize their thoughts, how to make sure they have good talking points, how to sell themselves, all that sort of stuff. Want to build into this product that I'm going to be building. So if you are looking to get better at tech interviews, sign up for my newsletter, jamesqquick.com. All the way at the bottom is the subscribe for the newsletter on every page. Sign up for that, and I'll be sending updates, and we'll be starting to officially work on that project March 1st, and then have 2 weeks to build it out. And what I want to do is have a free worksheet that people can kind of organize their thoughts leading into preparing for an interview, and then also a course to actually go in and hopefully do really well during those interviews. So check that out, jamesqquick.com newsletter at the bottom. Amlonite, last question. Being sincere, do you think I'm ready to start working as a developer? So generic advice, most people are more ready to work as a developer than they think they are. From the stuff that you've done so far, I would say you've done a great job. It's mostly been Tailwind and design, which you've really nailed. I think it would be not that you've had the opportunity and not done it, but to give a more detailed answer, would love to see like more of your like JavaScript capabilities and other things that you've done the logic for fetching from the server, which is perfect. So short answer is absolutely. I think so. I think you and a lot of other people question whether they're ready for jobs before even when they already are, is what I'm saying. So yes, I think so. I would love to see more of like your skills on JavaScript and just interactive things and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I would definitely say that you've got a skill set to start applying for positions and go from there. And it says, I want to learn about tech interviews and content creation and code too. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. So on the website, jamesqquick.com, newsletter at the bottom, working on something to help developers do better in interviews. So anyways, I had a blast. Thank you all for showing up and for the happy birthday wishes. Annette, thank you again. And doing a lot more streaming. I'll see hopefully a lot of you in these in the future, but thank you all for showing up and for the appreciation and for the birthday wishes. I sincerely appreciate it. It's been a ton of fun. Josh's comment, thank you, Josh. And yeah, I'll see all of you later, and have a good rest of the day. I will have a good day, and I'll see you all later. Thanks, y'all.